everyone, thank you for joining me today, and judging from the title, you already know what this is about, so we're not going to waste any time and dive straight on into it. So, thanks to the fan festival a few days ago, we got a lot of wonderful information, a lot of lore, a lot of expectations for the next expansion. But we also did get some information about 6.55, including the release date, which is January 16th, this upcoming Tuesday. And of course, I do check the lodestone every day, and today when I checked it, it turned out that we do have a site update. So I'm just going to talk real quick about what we can be expecting. So without further ado, so if you go down to the lodestone, you can see the special site update for Growing Light. It has been a long time since we did one of these, and I'm really looking forward to kind of wrapping up the entire storyline for Growing Light, as well as Endwalker in general, as well as including the foundation that we're going to be setting off for Dawn Trail on. So, the 6.5 special site has been updated with details of the upcoming content, including the main scenario, somehow Further Hildibrand Adventures, and of course the Endwalker Tribal Alliance quest, and this was also a big surprise in the form of a new trial, the Gilded Araya. So, here we go on to the special site. I do love this artwork here. But let's go ahead and just dive straight on into it with part 2. So we do have a couple screenshots. So this is going to be the Warrior of Light with Graha back in Charlian, as well as the guest. We did see a slight glimpse at the end of part 1. So she is going to be playing a huge role when it comes to the next expansion. She's a female Hrothgar, the first one we've ever seen. We really don't know that much about her just yet, and I don't think I can really pronounce her name just yet, but I am looking forward to seeing just what kind of a personality she has. Like, judging from the trailer that we saw, she does seem to have a more upbeat personality, and that's going to be a really nice change. So, with Zeromus defeated and the threat of a Void-Sense incursion now past, the Warrior of Light returns to the source. Their adventure at last comes to an end. But rarely is there rest for the righteous, for an unexpected visitor has come knocking at the Baldessian Annex, eager for an audience with Eorzea's greatest hero. So yes, it is confirmed that she has come here specifically to meet the Warrior of Light. Why that is, we do not know, but we can make a couple educated guesses. It has been said that there is going to be a fight for the throne for Tyral in the New World. And I don't think that she's come here specifically to have the Warrior of Light take over the throne. I think it's really more along the lines of having us as a representative. Apart from that, we do have another picture of Kryl. So this is her new look, which is, I do kind of like it. It is more updated, a little bit more modern, but still has that wonderful classic look to it. So it's nice to see she hasn't changed too much. But we do see that she has unlocked the job for Pictomancer. So this is going to be our very first viewing of it, as well as some of its abilities perhaps. I don't think that she will be coming with us for, I don't know, is there really going to be like a instance duty, like a little trial fight with her? I doubt it, but maybe we can at least see a showcase of some of the abilities. And I do think that it's a good idea to actually make her a Pictomancer now. That way it feels like she's had plenty of time to, you know, study it, train up with it, so she will be ready to go when the expansion starts. So that's going to be nice to see. Okay, so moving downwards, we already seen all of this stuff. And here we go. So this is going to be the new trial fight. We've seen traces of this. Some people have been able to actually do battle with this particular, I guess it's a deity or something? I'm not really sure. Like, I'm guessing she's a primal, but at the same time, we really don't know anything about it. So, the Gilded Araya. Called to Thabnar by mortal Arvice and delighting in the clash of steel on steel, this manifestation of the battle-thirsty Ashura will put your mettle to the test. So we actually have a quick look here at her. So multiple limbs. It looks like she does have the 3 faces here. So if you're a fan of Hindu mythology, then the Asuras were powerful warriors that had like 3 faces and 6 arms, and it is nice to see that here. I unfortunately haven't been able to do battle with her yet, but we can actually see traces, like we see her battling here, and it looks like a giant version in the background. You can see the multiple faces on that front. We don't know what this is all about yet or how this is going to be introduced, but if I had to guess, I'd say this has something to do with Hildibrand. After all, we've had a few trial fights unlocked because of Hildibrand, so I guess that we are going to be sticking to that. And it looks badass. It looks amazing, so I can't wait to see this fight and actually participate in this battle. So hopefully we'll learn more about it. But speaking of Hildibrand, if we move down further here, oh yes, here we have Tataru's Grand Endeavor. That is coming out in 6.55 as well. But we know next to nothing about it. They did not give us any kind of clues. We don't know what any rewards that we'll get from that. But it is going to be nice to kind of wrap up the story. I don't know if Tataru will be joining us in Dawn Trail. I really hope she does. I've grown really fond of her. But in either case, even if she doesn't, I do think that this would be a really nice way to kind of, bid farewell to Tataru for the most part now. But we can't really get rid of Tataru. She's just such a popular character. But anyway, as I was saying, somehow Further Hildibrand Adventures. We have Hildibrand as well as Brandy Hild in the background. Not really sure what they're looking at, but you can see that they're clearly shocked. Perhaps they are finally able to find Master Poo-Poo's companion, or maybe Ashura has been summoned and we're going to be doing battle with her. Either way, we do have another picture here, which I think is much more likely. So yeah, we do have 2 of these giants, and I can just picture the hilarity that is going to be coming out of this, because one was hilarious, but 2 of them, that is just going to be, I just hope I don't die laughing. I just have a feeling it's really going to be insane. Despite the stunning revelation that Godbrand, the founding lord of House Manderville, was of alien origin, it is business as usual for Inspector Hildibrand and his band of inquisitive misfits. They barrel ahead in their efforts to crack the case of Poo-Poo's missing companion, bringing them into conflict with the most meddlesome nemesis they have encountered to date. Meddlesome, yes, but hilarious also, yes. Otherwise, we do have the update for Manderville weapons, so that is going to be the final patch needed to get the fully upgraded version of the weapons, and I don't know, they're probably going to keep it as simple as possible, so they're probably just going to have us have to buy a lot of tomestones if we want to get all the weapons. But damn, they better be spectacular. They better be fantastic. And I have a feeling they're still going to be funny. Godbert with Geralt here, like, the hilarity just writes itself. So, going to be nice to see those 2 kind of, part ways on good terms. At least I hope so. Otherwise, we're back with the Endwalker Tribal Alliance quest. So we did get a couple pictures from here. This first one is back on the moon with the Loperids, and it looks like they're about to perform another radio transmission. Second picture is the Loperids actually being introduced to the Matanga and the Arcasadora here. That's going to be fun to watch. But this is the latest picture where we are back in Ultima Thule. And so we have all of the friends that we made here, and it looks like we're actually going to be having a radio broadcast directly from here. Not sure how that's going to work out, but out of everything, aside from the main scenario, I think this is the one that I'm looking forward to the most. But otherwise, I think that should be pretty much it for right now. So that's everything that's going to be coming in 6.55. It is going to be wrapping up just about everything here, all the loose ends that we had from Endwalker, and hopefully give us a really solid, firm foundation to what we can be expecting for at least the beginning part for Dawn Trail. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again once 6.55 comes out. I will be posting my live reactions for it. And until next time, everyone, this is Fantasy Girl signing out.